I just gave up immediately.
Wow.
So
I mean,
how is it that you are okay doing these things? They're hard. Oh, crap. I think I have a problem. I went through a phase, a tape deck phase, and you can find really beautiful looking tape decks on Facebook Marketplace and on auctions that are untested or powers up, and you can get cocky and think, it's just belts, right? It's just belts. I can fix those. I now have this stack, and this is actually terrifying. I want to finish this intro quickly and take this apart because this scares the hell out of me. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 tape decks that are all in varying states of disrepair, all in varying states of having started and not finished. I can tell you now that I haven't bought a cassette deck in some time, unless it's a boombox, but that's a different story. And I kind of realized why they're so available. I think the good news is most of them really do just need belts replaced, and belts are easy to come by. But they're not easy to get at, and they're not always easy to replace. So stay tuned. I hope you have more fun watching than I expect I'm going to have doing this. So this is the tour of my terrifying tower of cassette decks. And I'm going to dismantle it and get to work. Spoiler alert, I gave up on all 7 of these. They were about to go away and be traded for one good working tape deck and a couple records. So say goodbye to these guys. I'm just really curious because I've had fun playing with turntables.
yeah.
I did a couple tape decks that I think I just got lucky on. And then there's these 7, and it's like, I'll tell you what happened. It was actually really funny. The other day, they're using up a lot of space on my shelf, and I stacked them up. And that was the photo that I put as the listing, like the stack of all 7.
Oh, I know. I looked at it and I was like,
and I got them all one at a time, auctions or Facebook Marketplace. And I was like, because any one of them, if you did your thing, would be worth a whole bunch. But I was like, okay. And then I went to do, I forget which one I did first. It was probably the NAD, the one with the transport totally out of it. Yeah. And I was like, okay, let's get to work.
Yeah.
And then I was like, what did I do? And I went and I looked at the video that I made when I originally took it apart. Maybe I'll just skim my videos really quickly. Who are you talking to, Ben? You're talking to yourself. Is that weird? No, it's not weird. It's fine.
Yes.
And I'm scrubbing through it. And I'm actually recording myself through that. Because I'm like, this will make an interesting video.
This is pretty good, actually. That's smart to do. How do I get back?
How do I, where does this, and I'm swearing under my breath and I'm looking around and I was just like, damn, I mean, dang, there you go. You're not even going on the discard pile. You're going like, and I don't know why I'm so angry. It's not a good sign. Who's going to want to watch this? I don't even want to do this, let alone watch it. Just stream things. What do you need a cassette deck for? Literally 10 minutes after I made the little intro video that said I'm gonna do my best with these. 10 minutes later, I gave up on that one and moved to maybe an Akai. And then 10 minutes after that, I had the listing up. I just gave up immediately.
Wow.
So how is it that you are okay doing these things? They're hard.
Well, they can be difficult. I've done them for a long time.
Yeah.
Like I first got into like you, turntables. But mind you, this I've got into even before turntables.
Okay.
It just happened even when I was like younger, even when I really got busy into it. I ended up like, I would take tapes and I would make tapes on one deck. I'd go make them onto another deck. And I was like, why don't these sound the same? Why does this sound dull on this deck, but it doesn't sound great on this one? And then I started getting into things like head alignment, which is key, right? Because if your playback head is off by a smidgen, like your high frequencies are gone. And let's face it, I mean, when you're listening to nice, high quality music, like high frequencies is paramount. And never mind if you're trying to use Dolby or any of that nonsense. Forget it. It'll be game over. It'll sound very muffled. You won't be happy at all. So yeah, I got into like tape head alignment, and then came the issue of why does this one sound faster on this deck? Then it came to calibrating speeds on your actual capstan motor, and then you have to start getting equipment to measure
Yeah.
the frequency that comes out of the tape to make sure that it's at a certain level, and it's usually around 3,000 hertz.
Yeah.
And then yeah, then comes like the whole calibration of bias, EQ, uh, especially with knocks. For me, I know everyone gets really afraid of working on Akamichi decks, but I've done so many, and it just became super easy to work on. Initially, I didn't want to touch any of the older knocks, like the classic ones.
Yeah.
Then eventually, I was like, okay, I got to do this. As much as I'm cringing, because it's a lot of work, right? Like you're talking about a mechanism that is literally like a sandwich, and you're taking apart these springs just to open it up. And it's just, yeah, it's a bear.
I was so done.
Yeah.
Like, I just thought there's no...
Like, honestly, I would have told you, go with the TIAC first. The TIAC first is actually relatively straightforward. But again, it all depends on if there's any other issues. Like,
well, this worked out well, maybe
yeah,
for
I
you.
think for you,
me.
this is good.
So this is great. So this guy,
yeah, like this.
you're saying early 80s.
Oh yeah, early 80s. The mechanism's been taken apart. Like your idler tires have been replaced. The belt for the capstan's done. And the funny part is I can't even adjust the speed on it.
Okay.
It's actually like a crystal that it locks into for the speed lock.
Oh, that's cool.
And that's it. And I mean, honestly, it's a nice sounding deck.
Yeah, well, I've come to the conclusion that I just want something to play tapes.
Well,
and I'm not gonna, if I see a great deal, I'll send you a note.
Yeah.
But I'm not gonna be I'm not gonna let it get to 7.
I don't blame you.
So you want to this?
Yeah, sure. Let's see what you got.
The sound of angels as it raises.
Look at that. Oh man. Okay, well, this is interesting.
So I'm going to gently set this guy down.
Yeah, of course.
And I'll just grab it. I have a bucket of parts.
Oh, Lord. Wow.
No, it's not as bad as it sounds.
Are you sure?
It's just the NAD.
Wow. Like this is, so.
That guy,
Mm-hmm.
I do have I have it. And this was broken when I got it.
Okay.
So, and it's
the
I don't
clip
know,
is off. Yeah.
I don't know if that actually hits any sensors or anything on the inside.
Wow. Okay. Well, I mean, oh boy. We'll see. I mean, how do you even eject it? I guess it's a powered eject.
Yeah.
On this. There it is.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, this will be funky. This is actually a really interesting deck because, yes, it is a 3-head deck.
And that is, what's the model again? The GX.
It's a Super GX. Yeah, if I'm not mistaken, we refer to this as a glass head. But the only problem with Akai glass heads is that what happens is you get moisture that gets trapped underneath the glass, and unfortunately it corrodes. Of course, I haven't seen it, but this is unique in the sense that it's not only a 3-head, it also does auto reverse.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, it's one of those really, really rare decks. I didn't even know this until I saw it now.
Yeah.
So very interesting.
Yeah, and just so I can show you once, I did get replacement belts, although you, I'm sure, have belts up the wazoo, and they're labeled for a few of them, but I did not get pinch rollers or anything else.
Oh, that's okay.
And this is all for the NAD. The guy over there,
the
6100.
Oh, you had this thing apart pretty good.
Oh, don't remind. Yeah.
Wow, this is just, wow, awesome. Look
so
at that.
There you go. And if you want an hour and a half of video of me swearing and taking it apart, and about 4 minutes of me trying to put it back together, I'll share that with you.
Oh yeah, you know what? That would be interesting. Just for
I
kicks.
I wouldn't promise it'll be interesting.
Well, no, that's funny. Well, hey, worst case, I can always take the motor. Actually, these we actually use on Nax. Wow. Okay. Well, yeah. This is fantastic. Wow. Okay. Well, yeah. This is interesting. I've worked on a few of these. I don't really like working on these, to be honest, but they look nice when they're lit up. Like when these things are working, they're great.
And they're like so.
Oh, they're
sturdy.
very sturdy. These are. Oh yeah, these are.
I don't even know that
duty.
I opened that one. I don't recall.
Yeah, if I'm not mistaken, I gotta check this one in particular because there's usually a ribbon cable that comes from the. There's like these hidden contact points behind the faceplate there, and they lead up to this ribbon cable that's really like a thin film, goes over top. The problem is the contacts end up wearing over time, like the solder contacts, and then it just ends up being a bit of a dog's breakfast to fix it. And then you're running like cables across,
or you're
like physical
rebuilding
cables.
your-
Oh yeah, you're rebuilding like this thin film thingy. It's just annoying. I hope it's not one of those. This is definitely the one I really wanted to play with. This is actually a really nice deck. Being that it's a good 3-head, you've got nice bias and level calibration options on this. Yeah, like this was actually TX top of the line at the time.
Yeah.
Yeah, so this will
I
be
think I
cool.
got this from the same guy at the same time as that one.
As this here?
Yeah.
Yeah, probably
and
the same owner.
It was like an estate sale situation. Like somebody's father-in-law passed away, and the guy said, "I don't know if they work. I don't have a tape. I can't test them." And like, you know, I looked up and like, okay, they could be potentially valuable.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
And I think what happened is, they power on, but I wasn't able to play. I said, I'll give you this much if it plays a tape, if it even moves.
If it moves,
and if not, we'll negotiate. And it didn't, so
that's
I
good.
gave him half.
That's actually
something
quite
like
nice.
that. Yeah,
that's a fantastic deal.
Yeah, I was happy with it too. And you know, you don't want to take advantage of people, but
no,
you also
of course. But
like
at the same time, you have to think that you gotta factor in how much time is it going to take for you to work on, and if it doesn't work out, then you got to figure, okay, well, what's it going to be worth if it's not working?
Yeah.
So yeah, you got.
Then I get a seventh of a Denon.
Well, yeah, exactly. Oh, and 2 records. Don't make me
the
forget.
records.
Yeah,
right.
I got to give you 2 records. But otherwise, yeah, this will be an interesting pile. I've definitely got quite a few decks ahead of these, but
Yeah.
you know what? This will be some fun projects to work on for sure.
Good.
Yeah.
Awesome.
So no, that worked out really good, man.
Yeah.
Appreciate it, man.
It's a pleasure.
Yeah, thank you.
I want to extend a special thanks to Danny for his help with this. I met him for the first time in his driveway. You saw that happen. Since then, you know, I'm happy to say we've become friends. He's given me some great advice about cassette tapes and tape decks. Some of that you'll see probably coming soon. He's very generous with his knowledge. He's an amazing technician. That Denon tape deck, which I'm pointing at right now, sounds amazing down here. You can find him on YouTube and on Canuck Audio Mart on this handle. Please like and subscribe for more stories about the tech we keep. Bye for now.